uh, Dino from Brazil. Like this is an opportunity for him to make a name. You know, the answer I think for anyone is yes, anyone can be beaten, but at the same time, the likelihood is very slim. And here's why. Because he's done it 3 times.
Right.
Tough, man. I mean, you have an edge. Like you have an edge. The crowd is going to side with you. They deliver energy to you. His back is ridiculous. His conditioning is going to be top notch. I can only imagine what him and Hane are going to do. It's going to be very hard to knock that champ out. Now, I will say, Urs is knocking on the door. I saw what he looked like the other day. I'm like, holy smokes, like this shit is nice. But what's crazy is so is Breon. Breon looks fucking dope too. So it's very interesting. But Chris is kind of an anomaly in this division because his height and weight, he's not capped on the weight side of things. So he could actually gain like another 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds.
It's crazy, right? That he can still keep growing, this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So he has more room for improvement where these other guys don't. So it's like a Breon, he's tapped out. Like, so he can only refine so much. And if they don't praise him for it, then he has to move up a category or whatever, right?
Sure.
Dino from Brazil, like this is an opportunity for him to make a name. You know, he already has a name, but in order to beat Chris, like you have to have a full back, no question about it. It has to start from the hips on up. You have to have lat sweep because he developed a little bit of that as he went on. Your conditioning has to be on point. You don't necessarily have to have the biggest arms because he doesn't, and he still beats everybody. He has better flow than everybody, and he has presentation. He has the confidence. So these guys have to know going in, you have to develop a power shot. There has to be a shot that you know, like a Terrence Ruffin or whoever it is. You got to know, like, this pose beats anyone in the world.
Yeah.
And if they can't answer that question, like if they were being on a press conference and they say, what pose do you have, no bullshit, that you beat everyone in the world in your division in? And if they don't have one, you're not going to win.
Yep.
You're not going to win, dude. Like, I'm sorry, because they're just going to say, well, you're just good enough. But if you come in there with like the best front double bicep or the best side chest they've seen in that division ever, then you're probably going to push the champion to possibly lose.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop.